Hello friends, this is Ali welcoming you to part 6 of basic training on Microsoft Excel. Friends, during first initial parts we have seen some basic formatting and some basic formulas, and during this part we will be looking into an extension of it. Just to summarize the first 5 parts, we have seen, apart from some formatting, we have seen some basic formulas which included primary keys, which was addition, how to do addition in Excel, how to do multiplication, subtraction, division, and we have also seen how to calculate percentages in Excel. Other than that, in part 5 we have seen how to use if condition. We have seen how to use basic if condition, which of course is not a basic formula. It is a bit of a complicated one compared to the subtraction, addition, multiplication and division what was done. So during part 5 of our program we have seen if condition we have applied using if formula with two condition. If you remember friend, this was the basic report that we had done, a brief salary structure for an employee for a particular company. We have manually updated the salary for the employees in a company, and we had calculated, if you can see here, transport allowance. We have calculated it on percentage basis, which was 10% of basic salary, and then we had also calculated food allowance, which was 5% of basic salary, and then we had calculated commission, and commission was based on two conditions. If you remember, the condition 1 was if the salary is greater than or equal to 5,000, he will get no commission. So basically the company's policy says that if an employee is receiving salary greater than 5,000, greater than or equal to 5,000, he would get no commission, and if it is other way around, if it is less than 5,000, he will get 10% of salary as commission. So we had already done this during part 5 of our training. So just let us revisit this if condition again, just in case if we have forgotten it. How was it done? The first rule 1, was to put an equal to sign, and then we applied if condition if, and after if you need to open the bracket, and then we will apply the condition. If this C4, which is salary, if C4 is greater than or equal to 5,000, the condition, we have completed the first condition, which is if C4 is greater than or equal to 5,000, and then before entering the result we will put a comma and the result will be 0. So basically what we are saying, if C4, if the salary is greater than or equal to 5,000, he will get no commission, which will be 0, and after result we will again put comma. So now we have entered the results and the condition 1. Now we have included both condition 1 and the result for condition 1. Since there are only two conditions here, one is here, and then if it is less it will be 10%, so there is no need to again put the condition. We can directly enter the result. In case if it is not matching the first condition, the result will be 10% of the salary, which is this into 10%. So we have completed the formula, but since we have opened the formula for any if function, we open it with the bracket, and we will have to close the formula with equal number of brackets. The open bracket, as you can see, is 1, therefore the closing bracket will be 1 as well. And once you have entered closed the formula with the bracket, you need to press the enter key to get the result. So you have got the result 0 because the salary is 10,000. If we put, let's say 3,000 here, it should come, the result here should come as 300. Once we press the enter key, you got the result 300. If we put 2,500, it should be 250. The result here should be 250. If we put 4,500, the result will be 450. So this is how you use if condition. I'm sure you might have seen this during part 5, and we just revisited that formula, and this is how you do it. Even if you put here we have put condition 1 and the result for condition 1, and then directly we have entered condition 2's result, because since there are only two conditions, the final condition you don't have to put in the formula. But even if you are putting, there won't be any change in the result. Let us do that again. Let us put both the condition. Again we'll do the same thing. If salary is greater than or equal to 5000, the result is 0. Let us put the second condition here for a change. The second condition is if salary is less than, again after putting if, again we need to open the bracket. Now we are putting second formula, second condition. See, we have applied first condition with the result here. Now we are putting second condition, that is if open bracket salary is less than. Now we have applied less than 5000. Now we have applied the condition, second condition, and now we will put the second result, comma, what is the result? This into 10%. Now we have put the results as well. Now once the formula is concluded, you have opened the bracket twice before if, after if, that is you have opened once here and you have opened the bracket once here. So you will have to close the bracket equal number of times. So 1, and the final closure will be black in color. You see the second bracket what we are putting is black in color, and once you have entered the bracket, you just need to press the enter key to get the result. So the result will be same. If you entered 6000, it will be 0. If you entered 3000, it will be 0. So you have seen that though there are only two conditions, you can apply both the condition, or you can apply one condition with result and then put the second result directly. You can do it either way, and once you drag it, you get the result for all the cells as well. So this is how you apply if with two conditions. And another way, my friends, I've always maintained that the best way to enter formula is manual, but if you want, you can do the entry which is you can use the formulas which is already inbuilt in Excel. I'll show you how to do that, but at the same time I will recommend you to always key in the formulas manually, because at later stages, in the advanced stages, you will be requiring to enter the formula manually, especially when you are mixing it up with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 type of different combinations and different sets of formula. So anyways, let us see that how we can use this inbuilt function in Excel for the same if function. You first need to press in the cell where you want the formula, then you need to go to this 4th tab, which is formula, 5th tab. Under formula, you need to go to the function option. This is the function option, first option under formula. Press there, and then you will have all this function. Here you get the most recently used. If you open this and put all, you will get all the functions available. You have all the formulas in Excel available here. But right now, if you are looking for if function, you can either select it from here in this huge array of formula available. You can go and say press I, it will come if. So you can select from your, or you can just type if here and press this go button. You will have this if formula at the top. So just select that, and this is the basically function argument what you need to enter here in this table. So the first value you need to enter, it is asking for logical test. What is logical test? Logical test, you will find the details here. Logical test is any value or expression that can be evaluated. So it is asking for a condition. So basically you need to put the condition here. What is your first condition? If the cell value, if this is greater than or equal to 5000. So you have put the first condition here. Again, I'll show you, my friends, how to do that. You need to first press in this key and you need to put the condition. If you don't have to enter if, you need to correct if this is greater than or equal to 5000. You have applied first condition. You need to put the result in the second cell here. What is the result? The result is 0. Or else, what is the second result? Because there are only two conditions, the second result will be this into 10%. So this is how you apply formula with the inbuilt system that is available in Excel. But one thing I would like to show here is the logical test. The condition which is given by Excel is only one under if function. So if you have more than one condition, if you have 2, 3 or 4 conditions, you cannot use this standard format which is available in Excel, because Excel is only giving you one option to use this format for conditioning. There cannot be multiple conditioning under this format. So if you are using scenario where the number of conditions you are going to be using this condition 3, 4 or 5, you will have to enter that manually. You won't be able to do it with the help of this function format, inbuilt format that is given in Excel. So right now we have completed the formula. Let us press the enter key. Okay, you have the results here. So similarly you will get it, but you will get it only if the conditions are limited, couple of conditions. If you put here 6000, you will get the value 0 here. So this is how you do it, my friend, the if condition. This is how you use it in Excel, the if condition for if formula for 2 conditions. This was done in part 5. We just revisited it with some detail. We have seen how to do that using the inbuilt formulas available in Excel. Now let us again do the same thing, but let us increase the number of conditions here. Let us have at least 3 conditions here. Let us put one additional condition and let us see how to use the if function with 3 conditions. Let us say condition 1 is if the salary is let us say less than or equal to 3000. Let's say if the salary is less than or equal to 3000, let us say we give 20% of basic salary as commission. We are basically saying if the salary is less than or equal to 3000, the employee will get 20% of the salary, 20% of the salary as commission. And let us put condition 2 if it is between 3000 to 5000. Let us say if it is between 3000 and 5000, let us say if it is between greater than 3000 and less than 5000. If it is between 3000 and 5000, let us say we will give him 10,000. And if it is greater than or equal to 5000, let us say greater than or equal to 5000, let us give him 0. So we have basically applied 3 conditions. The company has, let us assume that the company is having a policy wherein it states that if the salary is less than or equal to 3000, he will get 20% of basic salary as commission. If it is between 3000 and 5000, they will get 10% as commission, and if it is greater than 5000, he will get no commission. So let us apply this here, my friend. So let us put condition 1, that is equal to sign. If this is less than or equal to 3000, this is condition 1. We have applied condition 1. If C4, the salary is less than or equal to 3000, condition is done. Let us put a comma, and what is the result? This into 20%, this into 20%. So we have applied condition 1 here, and once we have applied the condition, we close it with the comma here. We have closed with the comma here, and we have given the result here, and once the result is done, we will again put a comma there. So right now we have applied condition 1 and the result for condition 1. We are saying if C4 is less than or equal to 3000, he will get 20% of basic salary as commission. Now let us put condition 2, which is if it is between 3000 and 5000, he will get 10%. So Excel will already calculate if any employee is having salary less than 3000, Excel will automatically calculate 20,000. And now second condition, how we will apply is if C4 is less than 5000, this is the condition, second one. Now let us put the result after comma. Result will be this into 10%. This is how the result, and once the result, you have entered the result, again you need to put a comma. So here we have written second condition, which is if C4 is less than 5000, that is the employee will get C4 into 10%. Now what Excel does, Excel will first look into the value. It will first search the value. If the commission salary is less than 3000, Excel will automatically calculate it based on 20%, and then if it is not less than 3000, it is greater than 3000, it will calculate at 10%. And now this is how, there is no need to put any between two formula, you just have to put it the way I have shown it here. Formula 1 is less than 3000, Excel will calculate 20%, and then you need to put less than 5000, so Excel will automatically calculate. If it is falling between 3000 and 5000, it will calculate at 10%, and then we put the final formula, which is if it is greater than, that is if this is greater than or equal to 5000. This is the third condition. It will be, the result will be 0. Now we have put the third condition with the result. So we have entered 3 formulas here. You need to check the formula of condition 1, condition 2 and condition 3. Now let us see how it works. We will now we need to close the bracket. Equal number of time we have entered the bracket. We have entered the bracket 1, 2 and 3 times. So therefore we will closing it 1 and the final color of the bracket will be black. Now this one is green and the final color of the bracket, you can see here, it is black. We have completed the formula, and once it is done, let us press the enter key. Now see, the result is 0 because it is 6000. Let us put 2500. The result should be 20%, which is 500. It is 500. Let us put 1000. The result should be 20%, which will be 200. Let us put 4000, which is between 4000 is it comes here between 3000 and 5000, so it will be 10%. It will be 400. It is 400. Let us put 6000. It should be 0 because it is greater than the condition 3, which is 0. So this is how you enter the formula, my friend. Once you are practicing this, you need to look at this very carefully. You need to look where exactly the commas are, where exactly we opened the bracket, how many times we have opened the bracket, how many times we have closed the bracket. Once you see all these things, it will be very clear to you. And similarly, once the formula is done, you can drag it to the corresponding cell and you will get the results accordingly. So for example, under this, for this employee, if you are putting, let's say 4500, it should be 10% here. The value that will come here is 450. It is 450. If you are putting 2500, then it is under 3000. The value that is coming here should be 20%, which is 500. So friends, I hope it was very clear and it is very simple for you to understand the way it has been explained. And I'll again show you once again. I will just show you if it is possible to do it by means of inbuilt formula. Let us try that. Since the condition are true, let us go to home, again formula, go to function and then enter if, select go here, select if function. See here, the basic condition what Excel is asking is only for one condition, which means you will only be able to put one condition and two results here. You can put the results here. So basically with three conditions you won't be able to do it with the inbuilt formulas given in Excel. You have to do that manually, and this is the only reason why I was maintaining that you need to inbuilt, you need to key in the formulas manually, you need to learn the formulas manually, because this will help you in future stages. I keep repeating that because it is really important. So friends, I believe it is very clear now how to use if function with 1, 2, 3 or multiple condition. No matter how many conditions you are having here, 2, 3, 4 or 5, the standard or the procedure, the format of the formula will remain the same. You just need to apply, you just need to use the same standard, same formula, same pattern to get the desired result under if function. So I'll leave it there. I'll be signing off here, friends. If you have any concerns, any queries, any doubt in regard to if function, please do post it. Please share my video and please comment on it, and please do subscribe my video, my friends. And I'll be signing off here. Thank you all. Thanks a lot for watching it, and I'll be catching you on part 7 of basic training on Microsoft Excel. Bye, my friends.